What if saying one word could completely transform your life? What if yes wasn't just an answer, but a revolution? Welcome to Success Resources Books Insights. Today, we're diving into a story that redefines courage, not on a battlefield, not in a boardroom, but in the quiet, personal decision to stop hiding. This is Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. And trust me, this book will dare you to show up like never before. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the Success Resources Books Insights channel, your go-to space for unlocking powerful lessons from the world's most transformative books. Let this journey fuel your growth and ignite your purpose. You know her work even if you don't know her name. Shonda Rhimes, the mind behind Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder. She redefined television. She built an empire of storytelling, and she became one of the most powerful women in Hollywood. But behind the scenes, she was saying no to everything that made her visible, vulnerable, or vibrant. Until the day everything changed. This is the story of how one yes turned into many, and how they healed her, freed her, and brought her back to life. The wake-up call. It started with 6 words. You never say yes to anything. A casual comment from her sister, but it struck like lightning. Shonda had all the success in the world, but her joy was locked away. She was hiding, declining interviews, dodging invitations, declining life. Her empire was built on fiction, but in real life, she was stuck in fear. So she made a decision. For the next year, she would say yes to everything, especially the things that terrified her. That one decision became her path to rediscovering herself. Saying yes to public speaking. Imagine being a wordsmith who's afraid to speak in public. Shonda had written for millions, but feared the spotlight. Saying yes meant standing on a commencement stage, vulnerable and exposed. It meant facing judgment, criticism, and herself. She delivered that speech. It went viral. But more importantly, it gave her voice power beyond scripts. She wasn't just a writer, she was a leader. What truth are you holding back simply because you're scared to say it aloud? Yes to saying no. Here's the irony. Saying yes taught Shonda how to say no. No to burnout. No to overcommitment. No to guilt-driven obligations. She began to set boundaries. And with every boundary, she found freedom. She realized you don't have to be everything to everyone. You just have to be everything to yourself. So the real question is, what are you still saying yes to that's actually a no in your spirit? Yes to her body. This wasn't a weight loss story. It was a reclaiming story. Shonda said yes to her body. She began to move, nourish, and honor it, not to fit in, but to feel alive. She didn't chase a number on a scale. She chased energy, joy, and embodiment. As she shed pounds, she gained presence. She was no longer disappearing behind work or motherhood. She was here, whole, alive, and so can you be. If this story is stirring something in you, if you've ever struggled with visibility, boundaries, or burnout, then take a moment to subscribe to Success Resources Books Insights. Each episode is crafted to spark real transformation, just like Shonda's journey. You're not just listening, you're shifting. Now, let's keep going. Yes to motherhood, not martyrdom. For a long time, Shonda felt like she was failing at being a mother, not doing enough, not present enough, not perfect enough. But saying yes meant rewriting the rules. She stopped comparing. She stopped apologizing. She started being with her children, not just managing them. She played, she laughed, she listened. And in saying yes to connection, she became a better mother, not through perfection, but through presence. Isn't that what your loved ones really need? Yes to feminism and fierceness. Shonda stood in rooms filled with powerful men and for years stayed silent. But no more. She said yes to owning her space, yes to lifting other women, yes to mentoring, yes to naming bias when she saw it. Her success was no longer something she had to shrink or explain. She stepped fully into her power and used it to elevate others. Your light isn't too bright. The room is just too dim. So shine. Yes to saying goodbye. Not all yeses are loud. Some are soft goodbyes. Shonda had to say farewell to people, roles, and even parts of herself that no longer fit. It hurt, but it healed. Because growth often requires release, she learned. You can love someone and still walk away. You can succeed and still outgrow old versions of success. Saying yes to the next chapter often starts with closing the last one. What do you need to let go of to rise? The power of rituals and real life. As the year progressed, Shonda began anchoring her yes through rituals. Cooking with her kids, weekly dinners, sacred silence. She stopped outsourcing joy. She built it herself. And in those small, consistent moments, she found the rhythm of a fully lived life. Say yes to routine. Say yes to joy. Say yes to being here now. The spotlight is yours. The year ended, but Shonda didn't go back to her old ways. Saying yes had rewired her life. She kept speaking, kept connecting, kept showing up. She became a different kind of creator, not just of stories on screen, but of her own life. The takeaway? Saying yes doesn't just open doors, it rebuilds who you are, one choice at a time. So let's return to the beginning. What if saying yes could change everything? Not just for Shonda, but for you. Say yes to what scares you. Say yes to joy. Say yes to your voice, your health, your boundaries, your truth. Because every yes shapes your future. And sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is to say, yes, I am ready. Yes, I am worthy. Yes, I choose life. If this message moved you, be sure to subscribe to Success Resources Books Insights for more empowering, life-shifting audiobook summaries that help you grow in mindset, leadership, and purpose. And now, this was Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, narrated by SR Books Insights. You don't need to become more, you need to become present. This is more than mindset, it's a mission. Keep seeking, keep growing, keep giving, and together, let's make the world rich again.